Hey, I'm Rick.
I'm Sarah.
And we are
Above the Dash.
Excuse me. Goodness. So, it's cold, man. What the heck? Broadcasting from beautiful DeBerry, Florida. It's what? As Mort would say, beautiful DeBerry, Florida. It's 64 degrees out there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What the heck, man? That's why I moved to Florida. It's freezing. It's going to be 36 tonight at practice. Believe that?
Yeah, you're going to be cold.
So, I wanted to do a little case study scenario here. We have an investment group that has invested in 3 properties, 2 in Deltona, 1 in DeBerry. The return on their investment, what? 2 in DeBerry?
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 in DeBerry, 1 in Deltona, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 in DeBerry, 1 in Deltona. Their yearly return on their investment is 14%. The total appreciation...
What does that mean?
That means that the amount they've invested is how much?
Jeez.
Thought you had that up.
I did. My phone's going off.
So the total amount that they've invested, the cost of all 3 properties was... So they're making $3,142 a month. So you basically multiply that by 12 and divide it by your investment, and that gives you your return on your investment. So if you were to go to a bank today and say, put your money in a savings account, your ROI is what, 0.5%? Might be a little higher now that the rates have gone up. I honestly haven't checked because I don't think that's the greatest investment. So their cash flow every month is $3,100. Their cash flow every month is $3,100 and how much? $3,142 on a $240,000 investment, a 14% return. Their total appreciation is 70%. Where else are you going to get these kind of numbers? Cash flow, total return on your investment, 14%, and return on investment or appreciation is 70%. Only in real estate investment do you get these kind of returns. Of course, they're not guaranteed. Okay? Nothing is guaranteed when it comes to real estate investment, or any investment for that matter. The market could tank, the rental market could tank, those things can happen. But you want to talk about a steady flow of income. There is no better investment than real estate and rental real estate. So why do people say they don't want to be involved in rental real estate? What's one reason?
They don't want to deal with rentals.
Yeah,
Renters.
They don't want to be a landlord. Well, this particular investor is what's called a passive investor. All he does is invest the money, and then we take care of everything from that point forward. How he gets the money, he actually had lines of credit. He had bought properties and financed them once he paid cash for them. All kinds of different ways that you can do this. So this particular investor chose to use some lines of credit that he had and purchase the properties with those, and then turn around and refinance them, pay off the lines of credit, rinse, repeat. So that's one way you can do it. Of course, if you have cash sitting around in a CD earning 1%, you can use that cash. Or if you have an IRA, you can also invest it through your IRA or your 401k. There's a million different ways that you can finance it. How much money has this investor taken out of his personal pocket to get these returns?
$0.
$0. And what is the total dollar amount of the appreciation right now, conservatively, of the real estate that he's invested in? How How much cash would he put in his pocket if he liquidated today?
The total amount would be 470, right?
Yep.
So 376.
Yeah, it's right there. That number right now. It's like 176,000, right? Is that what it is? Am I right? 168, 176.
167.9.
Okay, so 160. I know I had the right number, just not in the right order. So this investor, for exactly $0 out of his pocket, he's chosen to use other people's money, has profited or appreciated $167,000, and has given himself a revenue stream of $3,167.40, whatever it was, but a little more than $3,100 in revenue just by investing in rental real estate. Will this market go on forever? I mean, who knows? I mean, will you get that kind of appreciation? Who knows? But if you purchase the right properties that return the right investment, you know, the appreciation is a bonus. If you can get 10% on your investment in today's world, you're doing pretty good, because at a bank you're going to make 1.5%, 2% maybe on a CD. So if you can get that kind of return on your investment, that is absolutely the right thing to do. And again, if you don't want to be a landlord, we handle it all for you from A to Z. From procuring the property, going through the process, finding the tenant, screening the tenant, doing background checks on the tenant, across the board, full service to you. It's assuring that you do two things. Number one, you maximize your profit, and number two, you protect your investment. So we also, you know, God forbid something happens or goes wrong, we handle making sure that we get the tenant out. So let's review those numbers again. So the total amount that this particular investor has taken out of their pocket is how much?
0.
Okay. The total amount of property that he owns right now, the value of the property that he owns right now, $470,000 worth of property. The amount of monthly income he has coming in from rentals,
$3,142.
Speak up.
$3,142.
Okay. The total amount of appreciation after you subtract out his debt, the net worth, total net worth after you subtract out debt.
The 167.
Yep.
Okay, 167.
$167,000. So that is the kind of returns that you can get investing in real estate. You need to do it. If you have any money at all, even if it's just $10,000, we can pool your money together with other people. Give us a call, shoot us a text. We are a full service or little service as you want. We'll just find you tenants if you have your own property, or we'll just manage the property if you have your own company, or if you just want to start a company, or you want to join in with other groups of investors, then we can do that for you as well. Again, call or text us, 386-866-1007. We are your real estate investment experts. 386-866-1667.
1007.
What? I did the number wrong? 386-866-1007.
Good job.
All right.
Bye.